Hey, this is Tammy, and I'm inviting you to journal with me because that is what I'm doing right now. So today is 2/10/23, and so this is my journaling for yesterday. So now I'm journaling today, and I thought I would bring you with me because, many people need a little encouragement to journal, and I do try to do it every day. I don't always succeed because, there are days when I just don't feel like it, or I just don't want to, or, I don't have time to because I've got a lot of shit to do. But today I decided that, I was going to make sure that this was a day that I journaled. And so when I start my journaling off, I typically start at, I am so grateful. That's the first thing I say. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And I start off usually really, really general. Like, I'm so grateful for this day. Because I am. Because it is such a beautiful day. It's a magical day filled with mysteries. I love that. And then I go into my deep gratitude of what I'm grateful for, the affirmations that I've already affirmed. So today I typically have affirmed that I love my beautiful home. I love my beautiful home. And I've spent nights in my new home in my bed. And so I usually go into that in my journaling. I'm so grateful for my beautiful home. And the thing about this is when I journal that, I feel into it. So it's not like, I'm just throwing it out there and saying, I'm just willy-nilly. I'm actually going into that I'm so grateful, and I've actually felt it, and I've been in there because I have visualized this home. Now, this is a home that I'm building. I haven't started building it yet, but I'm building it, and I know what it looks like. Now, for me, I'm not the type of person, I don't have to have it down to every detail because I'm not a detail-oriented person like that. I'm a visionary, so I see the big picture. So I know what this house feels like, and that is the most important thing in journaling, and especially for manifestation. And so I felt into this, and I felt this house, and I have actually been in my spa pool. That's what I want. That's what I desire. My spa pool. And so if you read my journal, you will think that I have already been in that spa pool in the physical. But I've been there in my mind. I've been there in my visualizations. I've been there in that way. And so that is one of the process and the keys to journaling for manifestation. And so I'm grateful for my beautiful home. And I'm going to say the spa pool feels magical. Because if y'all don't know me, I love water. And I could be in water like every day. I need to live by the ocean. Because I love water. And and I love to get in the pool. And so every time I travel, I try to get a hotel with either an indoor pool if it's winter or not. But I love indoor pools because at least you can get in them, whether it's raining, whether it's snowing, cloudy, any of those things. And so I try to do that. That's one of the things that I absolutely love. So I put myself in this spa pool, and I know I can feel it on my skin. I can feel as I'm swimming, I can feel it, so deeply. And so that is one of the things that I teach about manifestation and journaling. And this, they call it scripting, but I still call it journaling. So I am so grateful for my clients that light me up weekly. I'm so grateful that abundance is me as me. That God is me as me. I'm so grateful that freedom is me as me. I'm so grateful that healing is me as me. I'm so grateful that intuition is me as me. I'm so grateful. So one of the things I wanted to share also today is, and I'm not going to be before you long because it's getting cold. I got to go back in this house. But one of the things is, if you can set yourself in a place where you are feeling into the feels of the things that you desire. So now, I have a lot of business owners that I'm connected with, and if you can get into the place where you are feeling into, your client space, you're feeling your clients and you're loving on them, and even before you get them, and you are creating your clients because you are talking to people, you are reaching out, and you're being authentic, your authentic self. You're not being grabby, you're not being pushy, none of that shit. You're in the flow, which puts you in the divine feminine, which is what we all aspire to. I know I do. And so when you're in that place and you can reach inside and feel those feelings, and what happens too is so many things start coming against us when we start feeling these feelings. You know what I mean? So many things. But when we begin to feel those feelings, and then we start to know, and then we start to write them down in our journal, or we start to speak them out, or both. And then I recently heard that if you sing your desires, they happen even quicker. And I'm going to test that because y'all know I'm a singer, so I will sing. But I'm going to test that, and I'll let you know if that is a thing, because that's one of the things I recently heard, and I was like, okay, I can get with that. But the thing is, the important part is to get yourself in that vibration and in that feeling. And I used to not understand that, and that's why I'm so passionate about teaching and sharing it, because I know that many people were just like me. I was an unbelieving believer. I was a believer, because I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I believe. I know that we have a higher power. I know that there is a God. But I didn't actually believe that God was all powerful, even though we sang songs about it. I heard teaching and preaching about it, but I didn't believe it because I did not see it in my life. And so once I grabbed a hold of that, and I began to realize that God is so much bigger than what the box that religion puts them in. So much bigger. And once I began to realize that, and then I began to actually test some things, and that's one thing I encourage people to do. Test it. Ask God to show you something, in response to a question or something. Like I asked one day to see a butterfly, if something that I wanted to do was good for me, because I have been in this place where I've been asking the Holy Spirit, for guidance and direction, and trusting my spirit team, my angels, my guides. And so I asked to see a butterfly. And I don't typically see butterflies where I live, not all the time. You see the birds flying behind me, but not butterflies. And so all of a sudden, there was this butterfly that flew out. And I thought, wow. And butterflies are symbols of transformation. Just because that's what a butterfly is. It is a transformation from the caterpillar into this beautiful creature. Beautiful, beautiful butterfly. And so that was the thing that I asked for. You can ask for whatever you want to. Just look for it. I had a friend that she used to ask to see eagles. And miraculously, she would see one. And those are not easily seen either. You usually have to go wherever it is that they are. I saw some eagles when I went on a cruise. When I lived in Arizona, we went on a cruise on this little waterway, and there were eagles up in the mountains. And so we saw them. It was so neat. We saw the eagles, and we saw those those horned, circle horn creatures, like, I think they're like big goats or something. I don't know what they're, big horn rams or something like that. I don't know really the name of them, but we saw them in the mountain when we were cruising on the little boat, and it was just the nicest, cutest thing. You know, so I think also too, getting yourself in a place of peace and a place of manifestation where you are in this space where you know that everything is always working out for you. And I know when I first started hearing that, because I started listening to Abraham Hicks years and years ago. Actually, my grandmother started, and she kind of got me on that track, and then I got off track, and then I got back on track like we do. And I was like, God, you know, why does she always say that? Everything's always working out for me. Everything's always working out for me. But then as I began to say it, and I began to see it, that even when I started feeling having a little bit of anxiety regarding things that were happening in my life, I realized also that it still always worked out. It still always worked out. Now, typically, it didn't always work out like I thought it would work out, or in the way that I saw that it would work out, but it worked out anyway. Anyway, it worked out anyway. And so I'm super grateful just to have that mindset. And I'm super grateful just to be here in this place. And so I have an offer. I have a 4-week program that I am looking for beautiful people. I mean, it doesn't have to be ladies. I work with men too, but typically ladies are the ones that take me up on these offers. But I have a 4-week program where I am working with you to get you to that place. To get you to that place where you are feeling calm and you're able to, you know, move the needle. You're able to not feel stuck. You know, you're feeling free. The flow is happening for you. You're feeling connected to the divine. You are able to see that everything is working out for you. So in this program, we dive deep into who are you? Who are you? Because many times what I'm finding with my clients is that you don't even know who you are. And I know this because that was me. I was there as well. You don't know who you are. You don't realize the power that you possess. You know, you just don't know. And then you start feeling and opening up. You're in a spiritual awakening and you feel like you're going crazy, like, you know, you're losing your mind, different things like that. And that is not ever the case. However, you need a guide. You need somebody to help you, somebody that's been there, somebody that can open these doors for you, somebody that can work on healing the broken parts of you, which I don't even like saying that, but healing the parts of you that you feel are broken, the traumas that you've been through, you know, showing you how to navigate through life and be the overcomer that you are. So if this is calling for you, I'm running this program in the beta. So it's super, super reasonable just because this is the first time I've run it and I want to, you know, tailor it down. And it is for one-to-one sessions. So it's not a group program. It is one-to-one sessions with me. So we will be able to dive deep into you. And so I have an agenda for the program. However, the agenda is tailored to you. So is whatever you need. So if there's something in it that you don't need, then you won't get that. So it's tailored to you. So it is a one-to-one program. So I'm super excited about it. And I am over the moon with the results that my clients that are doing this program are getting. And I also tried hard not to make it super expansive because I want people to be able to integrate all of the things without being overwhelmed. Because to me, you're already overwhelmed. It's too much going on. Every time you turn around, somebody's, you know, police are killing people and other people are killing people and there's bomb threats and all this other stupid shit going on. And so you don't need any more overwhelm. And so for me, I believe in peace and I believe in calmness and I'm in devotion to freedom, healing, and intuition. So I love to help people to connect to their intuition, to their divinity, the divinity in all of us. And so if this is something that you are looking for, reach out to me. Either comment below this video or send me a DM in whatever platform you see this in, because I'm going to post this to YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, and I don't think I can post it to TikTok. I'll have to see. It might have to be cut, but yeah. So this is what I have. And I also have the Healing Hub that I'm looking for founding members. The Healing Hub is amazing. It is bi-weekly or bi-monthly healing. I'll have some trainings. I'm going to have some guests come in and, do some teachings and some trainings and things like that. But it's all about healing and helping you to get your healing and helping you to live this life of peace and calmness without having to deal with anxiety and depression and all of these things that people deal with so on a regular basis. And so many people now are committing suicide. And so a lot of that, I know, as I feel into the energy of it, a lot of it is because people feel lonely. People feel alone. They feel like nobody knows, nobody cares what they're dealing with, all of these things. And they have dealt with so many traumas that maybe they don't know how to process. And so that is some of the things that we work on as well. So again, thank you so much for joining me. And I hope that your day is magical. I hope it's magical. This is Tammi Morrison, and if you're watching on Facebook, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and that you hit the bell to be notified when I come on for with more content, with more content, because I'm definitely coming on to share more and more. So again, thank you for listening, and if you are interested in either of these, I would love it if you reach out. And then I also have a multi-author book if you want to write a book. Passing the Pearls is the name of it. And it's stories about our grandmothers. I want to honor their legacies. So, and it's only 2,500 words, 2,500 to 3,000 words. So it's not even a lot. So it's not like you're writing a whole book. And then I let the buy-in really, really reasonable, because I really want to get this book out there. Because I love my grandmother and I honor her every single day. And I miss her every day. I actually miss her every day, y'all. And she's been transitioned for almost 20 years. But, I still think about her. Every time I think about her, I think fondly, because she was my person. And she is the one that guided me on this journey and actually poured into me so that I could be the healer that I am. And I rejected it for many, many years, but here I am doing the thing that I know that she guided me to do, she and the rest of my ancestors. So again, and I want to do some ancestor work as well, so that is something to look forward to. I want to do like a workshop or seminar on working with your ancestors. So if that's something that you're interested in too, just drop me a note and tell me it's something you're interested in, so that as I plan it, I can keep you in mind. So again, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope it's magical for you, because I plan to have the rest of my day be magical as well. Thank you so much. Bye.